And the reason Central Park experience. Very small pond until a friend was named Kate Bowman donated $500,000 of ice skating rink. So it's the only ice skating rink I can actually go on. The very first one was powered by a mule. The mule would be underneath the platform and was trained to respond to the top of it. Tapping your foot on top of the platform and start moving around in circles. Open 365 days a year, weather permitting. You guys seen a lot of movies like Home Alone 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Home Alone.
This is called Billionaires Row.
Okay.
I'll tell you all about it. It'll be up 10 degrees tomorrow.
Yeah.
Usually we used to have a ton of snow here. We don't get much snow here anymore. So a lot of simple names here in Central Park. This is quite simply called the pond. Later on we're going to be by the lake. These are our visitors here, our geese and ducks. He's climbing with a superhero. It might as well be on the top of the rock.
Yeah.
Bad idea. Fact.
We got them a little pool as well. Mad how far you must come.
That's where Kevin used to stay in Home Alone 2, and they used to rent his house, his apartment for about $30,000 a night.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and they got it too. Unbelievable. Have you guys ever seen the television show Friends?
Yeah.
Okay, so all the friends where Bing used to work, that's his office building. So whenever he was going to work, that's what they would show. We'll move to the right, smaller building, grayish with a white cube on top. It says number 40 on the scraper in the world. It's 84 stories tall. And each of the 3 darkened floors are extra steel reinforced so the building doesn't sway so much when you're up on top.
So would the building still sway?
It's called the Central Park Tower. It's 98 stories tall. Apartments there start at about $3 million for a studio apartment. No bedroom, just a cabin, which I carry them all the time. I'm always feeding the squirrels. Most people who live in New York City, they don't come to New York City to the park at all, except for Saturdays and Sundays when they run. This is it. And there's a movie about him, Disney movie about him. 1925, Nome, Alaska had an outbreak of diphtheria, a population of roughly 10,000 people. The nearest train station was over 650 miles away. So to get the medicine from the train station on foot to the town of Nome was going to take weeks on foot. So the governor of Alaska asked for volunteers to create a dog sled relay team with mushers, and they accomplished the task. It was a world record at the time. The average temperature was minus 40 degrees, with wind chill it was minus 84 degrees.
Wow.
And an incredibly hard job for the dogs. The musher couldn't see in front of them due to the snowstorms. It was up to the dogs to navigate. In Alaska, he actually ran the most dangerous part of the journey in the very beginning. And, that's a great start. So this. where Stuart Little has a boat race.
Oh, yeah.
Inside here. It was actually built by all the millionaires who lived here. One of their pastimes was to build big model boats and push them with a stick and race against each other.
Okay, so yeah, you haven't run. You just
This is called the Mall.
Yeah.
It's a quarter-mile land promenade designed by Albert Don Frederick White Winstead as a place where people could gather. So many movies have been filmed here. Home Alone 2, Big Daddy. Older film Breakfast at Tiffany's made in Manhattan
Yeah.
when Harry met Sally. Something called the Dutch Elm disease.
Must look so different in the summer. You can see the buildings behind with no leaves, but in the summer
You can't see anything.
no.
There's just nothing but peaceful shade. Great place to come. Well, the entire park is a great place to come and just read a book or relax, have a
Yeah.
picnic. But this place really is very beautiful. One of the things that really separates us.
yeah.
We want to tell you things while you're here if you're interested. Anybody can tell you about the movie sites, but a little bit more of the history, none of these guys are going to know it.
Yeah.
We're going to take a picture of you folks in here. From England. It's a tile company used to make all the cathedral tile floors.
That's available.
They'll have each other's phone numbers, so there's no arguments. It's missing one very important element. That's the water. So all the fountains in Manhattan have to be drained in winter, because otherwise they'll freeze and they'll crack the foundation.
Okay.
Right.
As you can see to the right, it's cracked the foundation a number of times. So they finally got smart and just took out the water. So the pictures go very well together. It's a 36-acre forest here.
The scary place if we're not in the dark of the night in here, I think.
So ever since COVID, well, I've lived here all my life, so it's no bother to me. But it did get dangerous for a while.
So,
And then once you get back into the city, it's going to drop again because
Yeah.
the buildings are so tall. It doesn't allow the sunlight to get through. But enjoy it now.
Yeah.
I love it.
It must be nice, isn't it?
I'm in the park all day. It's kind of hard to not enjoy it and get to meet people all the time.
It's nice, isn't it?
don't think we've been here, have we, before?
No, I've never been here.
Sorry.
This is great. This is Orchard's Bow. That's
Yeah.
how it's got its name. And now you can see how massive this lake is, 20 acres. What a job to raise it. Jerry Seinfeld from the Seinfeld show used to live there. John McEnroe, tennis player.
Yeah.
He still lives there with his family. And to the left of that, you'll see a building with a little green ball on top. It's the Museum of Natural History. That's the night at the museum. was
We've been
filmed.
there.
Have you been there? still comes and visits. We
Yeah.
see him. Really nice lad. Very friendly, very approachable. This was an incredible building to begin with. It was built for millionaires to come in and live in who didn't want to live in a big house. Italy, and where his ashes are spread underneath the mansion.
Yeah.
Second story, and that's where the family used to live, who I was hanging their sheep. Or the area. And you can see. Areas.
Yeah.
Depends how big the production is. If it's a very big production, they shut more. If it's small, yeah, they probably shot that on a weekend. And if it's at night, they shot it at 2 o'clock in the morning, and if it was at the day, they shot it at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I think it was in the day, like.
It's the same with all shoots. I mean, you can want to shoot something in the daylight. If you're the night before setting up, as soon as the sun comes up, that's when you start shooting.
Yeah.
They want to attract a little attention.
It makes sense, yeah.